What's up, everyone? Today we'll be taking a look at Raja. So Raja is a gorillafant, and he is from Hero Factory's Savage Planet saga, and he is, I would assume, the big guy, you know, the tough dude in Witch Doctor's army. And so, without further ado, oh yeah, it only makes sense for the tough guy to fight the tough guy, which is Bulk 3.0. Makes perfect total sense, but yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, these Savage Planet boxes, these sets, why do you gotta make the boxes vertical? It's making my framework, trying to get everything in shot, really difficult. Thanks, Lego. But anyways, I have set 2232, 52 pieces, and let's open this really good condition box. This box is in prime condition, and I really appreciate that. It's called Amazon, people. It's called Amazon. Alright, let's try my best not to damage the box, because I keep this after. So we just punch a hole very lightly, and just hope we don't damage the box at all. Okay, there's that. That's removed. Pull the instruction manual and the torso, and then just dump everything else out. Wonderful. Now I can just close up the box, and not what. Oh no, not worry about it. There you go. Good. Thank the Lord Almighty. Okay, the box is saved. Let's take a look at the parts. So first and foremost, we get a gun or silver body armor piece. Very cool. And the torso here is the standard medium one with the extra shoulder joints. Now we got a bag of lots of extra force arms here. What the heck? Alright, let's take them out. Lots of them. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Well, it makes sense because he has these as his fingers. So, and we got 2 of these pieces. 1 number 3 axle. Is that number 3? Come on, Lego experts, correct me. I'm not a big Lego expert here. I'm only a guy who builds a lot of Lego. Alright, here his bago of parts. Bago of parts. I just said bago. Let's dump it out. What do we have in store? Okay. What do we got? Bone pieces. Surprisingly, there's not a lot of bone pieces. Or most of them are recolored, but we got 2 of your second to smallest bone pieces here. 2 of your standard gray standard bone piece. 3 of the smallest bone joints. 3 of them. 1 double, what is this called? Double hole piece. This is your not 2 Technic pinhole bone. You get 1 in black, and you get 2 in, oh no, okay, my mistake. I thought these were different. These are different. So these are 2 single Technic pinhole pieces, and these are in red. Also in red, 2 knee joints. As for armor, we got gunmetal gray. 2 of these. Don't know what these are called, that's why I just stopped. 2 number 3 armor pieces, and these are also in gunmetal gray. Right here. And then what else we got? We got a lot of red going on here, guys. Lots of red. But before do that, just 1 quaza spike for this guy. He must be the easiest creature to control for the Witch Doctor. 3 of your armor add-on spiky pieces. Right here. That's looking great. And then, oh wait, we went over these pieces already. 1. This, don't know what that is. Double pin Technic piece. Loved using this piece. You know how many times when I've been playing with Lego, this piece has saved me a lot. 2 Ben 10 feet, but in red. These are the Ben 10 pieces I've been talking about. 2 red paws. The new, or not new anymore, but used to be new paw pieces. And then we got, let's see, what else? Red. Oh, right, red armor. 1 number 3, and 3 number 5s. Fives. I forgot to turn on the studio light. I just realized. There, is that better? I think that's better. Alright, we got 2 tusks in gray. These were also used on Infernal 3.0. And then we got 2 armor add-on pieces. These are called villain cores, or at least the people would call it, but they're also in red. And then we have 2 of the I don't even know what these are called, the mumbo jumbo pieces, multi-tool pieces in red. And then finally, Rajah's head. He does not look anywhere like a gorilla. I'll give you that. He looks like those beavers. You know what I'm saying? He looks like, yeah, he does look like a beaver. Not exactly a beaver, but kind of like a beaver. But, yeah, anyways, that's the head. Let's put this little gorilla-fin dude together and see what he has in store for us. Okay. Look, it's time to assemble his little paws together. I've actually been looking forward to this part when I saw the set. So you first do this, and then you get his gazillion Exoforce arms. You just snap them all together. So that way, you get his little fingers. One thing I forgot to mention was this piece. This is Rajah's special armor piece, and I completely forgot to go. That just slipped right by me when I was sorting the pieces. But look, here it is, his special armor piece, which you just attach on here. Like that, and then his head goes right on top. So it's supposed to look something like this. Something like that. And then you attach his tusks like that. Beautiful. And finally, this, and then his quaza spike goes in, and that snaps right at the top of here. Alright, so that is Fang, and I almost said Fangs, holy. But this is Rajah, the gorilla fint, and he is a tiny guy. I will say that right now. He is one tiny guy, and I had more fun assembling this guy than Fangs and Waspix combined, just cause his build style is very organic. It's more like you're building a true creature rather than an actual robot, which is what most of these people are these days. But I don't know, the way he was assembled together is very satisfying. But then again, I have not got to Witch Doctor and Scorpio yet, and that's yet to come. But right now, with this dude, I think he looks pretty sick as a gorilla fence. You get the short stubby legs at the back, and you get the huge arms in the front. So he can stand on all fours like this, like on all fours, and then he can also, I guess, stand on 2 because he's a gorilla fint. So he can do this, head down, and then you just, yeah. So here's the way. Looks like he's kind of topply though. I would say that he's kind of a little wobbly, but yeah, he can stand on 2 legs. This after you find the perfect balance. But after that, as soon as you find that perfect balance, here's what he'll look like. And look at that. Is it just me, or is he a little bit cute? Like the way he stands, it kind of looks like a puppy begging. You can see he has his one corrupted quaza spike that is controlling him. I'm surprised to see this guy being the tough guy, and all it needs Witch Doctor to control him is using one single spike. So, excuse me. That's surprising. And look, they even went as far as covering up, making sure the bottom was covered up as much as possible. And good job, LEGO. Good thing why don't you do that for your heroes, huh? Back here, covered pretty well as well with one single body armor piece. The front arms, really like what they did here. They got the villain core, and then they got the multi-tool here, and then they got the red paws with the fingers and the spiky thingy covering it. So the designers really thought about the arms and what they really want the arms to look like, and it came through. like pretty well, and the fingers are articulable. It's a little tough because right now the pieces are so fresh that they're a little bit stiff, but the fingers, I guess he can use it to hold stuff when he's, or use it to grab something as he's charging. And let's look at the head. The head, you can see he has his long tusks, which you can open, so he can roar, quote unquote roar. It kind of looks a bit weird like that, but if you close it up, it fits. It's fine. It's actually like, it's perfectly fine. And really like what they did with the neck. I feel like the neck's a little bit too long if you ask me. I think that little ball joint here is a little bit unnecessary, but then again it helps him when he's standing on his twos. But armor piece here makes his head covered quite nicely. It's not open, it's not bare, it's just a fact. One thing I would fix though is the bottom jaw, because since the bottom jaw is literally just these tusks, I think he lacks in terms of a bottom jaw, because how is this guy gonna eat? Like, the food's literally just gonna come right out of him from the bottom. So if I was to redo the set, I'd probably fix the jaw. Yeah, the jaw would be definitely the thing to go for. The tail here is very short and stubby. It's tiny, but it's very, I guess, furry. So I don't know, like the tail's okay. It's not too bad. It's very simple. Kind of surprised a gorilla fin has a tail, so that's a little surprising. But anyways, that's really what I gotta say for this little guy. Let's get him to a nice pose. Get him to a nice pose. There. That doesn't look too bad. So that is Raja. And for a tough dude, for the big dude, he's a little small, but I guess he looks like a formidable opponent for the heroes to fight, and he definitely looks someone very, very tough. So I'd give this guy a perfect 9 out of 10, just because I want to see a little more in the bottom jaw. Just the tusks there makes him look very bare and plain. It could definitely use some adjustments there, but nevertheless, pretty good set. Really liked putting it together and really liked looking at it, and looks really awesome. So good job on this one, Lego. Good job on this one. But then again, those are my thoughts. What are your thoughts? Do you love this guy or do you hate this guy? And please give a like or dislike to show your support and subscribe to the channel. And next up, it is time to go on to the bigger sets. We're gonna kick off with Scorpio and then Raka XL, and then finally we'll finish it with the big bad witch doctor himself. So that's all for this one. Hope you guys enjoy. We'll talk to you again in the next one.